Welcome back to Game Devs Play Games, where you can watch games and practice game design.
Yeah, back with Pyre.
Hey, we're going to survey the surroundings. You find that Hedwin has asked for several volunteers to scout the area and report back.
All right, everyone, don't go too far, and let's meet back by dusk. Please use caution. The exiles dwelling in these lands are, well, rather territorial. Haha.
For your part, you remain with the Black Wagon to keep watch. You see the occasional dark shapes soaring across the sky, but none of them draw near enough for you to see any detail.
Dun dun dun.
Eventually, your companions make their way back, and everyone arrives as planned, or earlier.
Hi, everyone! I'm back! I have come back!
On shrooms.
Look at all these mushrooms I found!
You can't have any!
I've eaten them all!
Ray returns from the east with little report, save for word that the glowing molten rock there is very, very hot.
You're an asset to this team.
This knight yet lives, although he has nothing else to report.
This hut is also rock!
What? The newest member of the group, Sir Gilman, returns to the northern pass, visibly shaken. He appears to have discovered an intense fear of heights. Makes sense. Tizo wonders whether any species of fish live in the pools or rock nearby. Good, thanks, Tizo. Little seems disappointed to have left the water behind. He remains with you near the wagon.
Little guy.
Oh yeah, that's me too. There is a western pass that seems traversable. If we travel to the light of the dawn, the shadows and the crags may well cover our advance against whomever may be watching. Of course, she found something.
Begging your pardon, I do not wish to contradict your strategy, madam, though in my experience we shall not remain hidden for long during the climb toward the nest of Trista.
Oh, that's what the next right is.
The exiles of Highwind Remnants. Highwing Remnants. You may have no love for them inherently, but they have no such qualms with me for now. I may be able to negotiate safe passage.
Negotiate with them?
Yeah.
Then Hedwin steps in as a lone minstrel bows and backs away.
Hey, let's not decide on this just yet. We're not going anywhere right now, that much we can agree on. We'll decide how to best go ahead ahead come morning. For now, let's take the rest of the afternoon and get our bearings.
Dario glares at the sky as everyone else disperses. Yeah, the rest of the day to practice your vocation. So, interesting thing I realized, when you are picking a path, whether you go like up, down, left, or right, or whatever, and it will usually say, this character thinks you should go this way for this reason. This character goes, yeah. Usually, I don't think Hedwin is an option. Like, it will usually, Dario has an opinion, Faye usually has an opinion, Tizo does, Ruki has, like, usually when it comes to an item, but, like, usually Hedwin doesn't, like, he's not an option.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's like, because he's the leader, but you're the leader, but...
Co-leader?
Yeah. I don't know. Kind of, anyway, so, interact to forage for resources at the time, interact to study private, and that just gives you global bonuses to the next right. That's the one we don't care about.
Yeah.
Or you increase somebody's rank. So,
do we get to choose whose rank we're increasing?
Yeah.
I mean, we do have a handful of people that are close to leveling up. So that might behoove us, but at the same time, we've gotten pretty legit items every time. Although the last item that we got was kind of meh. It was that rank 10 talisman or whatever it was. The one that we keep looking at being like, should we sell it? But there's only one of these.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I don't know. Screw it. Let's just do another item.
Yeah!
Because otherwise I'd probably increase Sir Gilman so that he's level 2 for the fight, but I don't know, it's not that
That's
important.
fair.
Alright. Interact.
Molten pools. Sounds like a good idea.
Celestial residue. Or values for Falcon Ron. So, something to sell or something to keep. We'll go with that one. Yeah. Celestial residue. Alright.
Well, it's a sack of it.
Oh, wow. +6.
This is pretty good.
That's, everything else has been like 1 or 2, so...
I mean, it's got pretty
good.
weak value, but we also haven't seen this much Stardust.
Well, the other ones don't even sell for anything. That one sells for 2.
Yeah. Cool. Well, we should probably upgrade a talisman. We have a lot of Stardust now. I mean, I guess we don't have a lot of like really good talismans.
That's kind of what I was waiting for. I was like, yeah, but there is actually one that's pretty good.
But it's like, what if there never is one that's like really good that shows up that we want to use it
Like
on?
if we did that,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. It gains 6 levels. That is a huge difference. You have almost a 50% chance of returning immediately.
Yeah, dude.
This is pretty good.
Yeah, dude.
We should do it.
Should we do it, or should we
I guess we could wait until combat.
We're gonna wait. I mean, like,
But can we do that?
we can do it now. And we can do it pre-combat. I think it just like it doesn't really matter because
This is your call, man. You know what I'm playing?
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
How do you feel about this system now that we've kind of like seen the talismans? Because I feel like the fact that we're looking at most of our talismans being like, it's probably not worth it, kind of reads as a risk.
Yeah, it
Like it doesn't feel like it's something that we have wanted to invest in much. Which maybe that's just our play preference, but
yeah, but I feel like a lot of generally like when people played RPGs and stuff like that, I feel like in general they tend to hoard a little bit.
yeah, I agree with that. And you want to see all your options before you make any choices. So do you think that they should be discouraging that, or do you think that it's okay?
I don't really know what the right option there is because it's like if they discourage them, really, what's the point of all of it? I guess maybe the dust system itself I just don't really care for because, yeah, I'm sitting here holding on to these because there's a limited amount of things I'm going to be getting in the game, or at least I assume there's a limited amount of things I'm going to be getting.
Yeah, in a way, I'd almost prefer that talismans rank up by using them rather than by expending Stardust, because Stardust is valuable, and we might use it all up before we get the talisman that we really want.
And then we'll be sad that we missed out on it.
Exactly.
Which is what's happening here.
It's risk reward in a way, because it's like, what if there are no talismans that will ever hit that criteria that we're waiting for?
Yeah.
And then suddenly you've been sitting on the Stardust the entire playthrough, and now it's been wasted.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you use it and then something great comes along, then you feel like
it feels like a lose-lose no matter what you do. It's like the gambler's fallacy. There's no like true winning, because even if you wait for the final item, you've had this item the entire game that you weren't taking advantage of.
Yeah.
Alright, so the Lone Minstrel believes he can negotiate safe passage with the harps via this path. Or can follow Jodariel, who wishes to avoid the harps by staying on low ground.
Are they like harpies?
They are harps.
Like the musical instrument.
Yes.
Perfect. I mean, their little like nests look like spider eggs. Maybe it's more like bird nests.
Thinking more like a hive. Anyway, who do you think? Think we follow the minstrel or Jodariel? Both are so wise.
I mean, we're going to encounter them either way, so
Probably. Let's follow her. Let's see what happens.
all right.
So, once again, I can tell you what happens with the other thing. Like, we do the other.
I mean, I assume that it's going to have like a race of characters, and one will join us at some point. I wonder if any of these choices can influence who joins your party, though.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, right?
The shattered lands of Black Shore proved difficult to traverse with the Black Wagon. Jodariel searches for a solid path forward, to no avail. Oh yeah, it's me. Fee on these blasted lands. How are we to proceed with this?
Perhaps I may be of assistance. This place is not unfamiliar to me, nor are its hidden denizens. Please remain with the others until I return, madam. I shall not be long. Ha ha.
The minstrel disappears into the cliff before Jodariel can protest. In the meantime, you and she continue to keep watch, sensing unseen eyes. The last time that one disappeared on us, we searched for him for days. But this time, he soon returns.
I have secured safe passage through the nest of Trista. We may proceed.
Secured passage with whom exactly? Just then, a winged woman dives from the sky. She looks Jodariel up and down, and then... she soars away without word. The lone minstrel says nothing more, either. Jodariel's scowl deepens. For centuries, the Commonwealth withstood the high-wing remnants, treacherous assaults, thanks to the soldiers such as she. She lost -4 hope for the next ride.
Ooh. Ouch.
I'm pretty sure that would have happened no matter what. I think I lost -4 hope last time.
So it seems like... I mean, and we've kind of touched on this already, but it seems like our choices don't really matter in a lot of cases.
It's kind of disappointing. Kind of really disappointing. At last you arrive at the Nest of Trieste, where the next ride is soon to commence. You cannot shake the feeling that the unseen eyes watch your wagon's ascent and remain watching now.
That's, it's like... It's giant unicorn head.
It is a giant unicorn head. Alright. My emperor lay there, bleeding and alone, stranded in a bitter land beyond the river. With fleeting consciousness, he understood the folly of his quest and the folly of his rule over his country. Thus did he await the last embrace. It was the imp Hob that nursed him back to health and warned him often of the dangers he would have to face. Many enemies of Myr would come and search for him, some under the employment of the rope collar, some longing openly for cold, uncomplicated vengeance. I was one of them. I plunged into the river willingly. We needed to be sure that he was dead.
Dang. It's intense.
Right?
There's 13 pages of this story so far.
Can we?
Maybe try clicking that corner. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
That's why it's all glowy.
You're all glowy.
Thanks. It's a nice animation, though.
You're nice.
Thanks. Here's a question for you. Do you think that this game, and I don't know how far you are on your personal playthrough, do you think that there will be a, well, yeah, great.
Do I think there will be a what?
Like a twist. Like, the rights don't matter. Suddenly you're facing the gods in the similar style of combat.
There is often a twist with Supergiant games. It's not usually like a George R. R. Martin twist, but there's usually some sort of twist. So I do expect something. It
kind of feels like it's building up to that.
Yeah.
Do you think that it would be bad if it didn't? Like, would the story be compelling? I think it's still interesting.
I would be a little disappointed, but not like, I wouldn't like swear off the game because of it. I would just be a little like, oh.
Like, huh,
all right.
I guess that's it.
I guess at the end of it, I wouldn't be as satisfied. I would be like satisfied with the game overall, but you know me, like I want a solid ending.
Yeah,
I've things have been ruined for me before. I was moving castle because of their bad ending. So
yeah, that's fair.
I guess I'm judging a little too early.
I suppose the benefit is that we still don't know what happens at the when we finish the rights.
Yeah.
And neither do the characters, so it has a mystery to it.
Yeah, that's kind of exciting in itself. Oh, hey guys, what brings you out here? No, wait, don't tell me. I don't know. Anyway, all I wanted to do is get the best deals and downside. Yeah, oh, there's my mouse.
Have you seen my slug?
Yeah, I'm a slug man. After dousing the adversary's fire, the bearer's pyre is restored by +5. Wow.
Whoa, so you can actually heal your pyre. That's not super expensive either.
Like, compare that to this. After dousing the adversary's fire, the restores 5, or you can just start with an extra 7. Like,
it's 20 money more. I forget what they're called. But, like, it's tremendously more useful.
Yeah, because, I mean, if you're not going to score anyway, then you're not going to win the game.
Right,
and
exactly.
if you're not losing any health off your pyre, then it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
And if you upgrade it, like, once or maybe twice, it's probably already giving you 7.
Yeah. This is a level 5 and this is a level 10. I don't really know how much of a difference that makes. But anyway.
Oh, that's fair.
Sunken Shadow. An adversary is banished by the bearer. Take longer to return by 1 second. Holy cow.
That's pretty good, too.
I like that a lot. All right.
We can actually afford that.
And we'll probably get that. Because, like, I mean, that one's is good.
Man, yeah, even good. 1 second more of a delay.
It was a huge freaking deal. Yeah.
Yeah, that shifts the balance.
Especially if you can, like, kill everybody with one of them.
Oh,
one person,
man.
like, just, like, with that person with the talisman on. Anyway. Cool. So let's start off with this. We're going to do it.
Sweet. I'm into this.
All right, and then this costs 6. Oh well.
I mean,
We'll
you
come
could
back for it next
sell
time.
something. Oh, does he just keep everything in his inventory?
Yeah, he does. This has all been just accumulating over time.
Oh,
And since we didn't get it, we would have gotten an item last time. We actually think we skipped out on an item or two, which wasn't a big deal.
I like that he just accumulates more though. It like Banner Saga, that was one of the cruelest things, is that when you see
can
something,
afford it
it's
now.
just
That's
or
it.
it's now or never. Yeah. Whereas like this is the same guy, so it actually does make sense for him to like
So
have the same stock.
We are gonna let's see how good that item upgrades.
Yes.
All right. So
Shadow. So it's at 1 second.
So it is.
So it's okay. So it's
okay.
by the 10th of a second.
So then this theoretically goes up to 1.6.
Ah,
yeah.
Cool. I mean, even 2 seconds is pretty dramatic.
That's pretty awesome. Whoa. Done. Boom. Oh, I can keep upgrading it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I wonder if there's a maximum. I assume there's got to be, because otherwise some of these, if you just like min-max on one talisman,
User
you might be able to break the game
every single time. Like that one where it's like you have a 30% chance to come back. Could you raise it to 100?
Wow, that'd be
You would
crazy.
just always be on the field.
I assume that the max level is going to be 20 on a talisman. That's my prediction.
Well, let's find out.
So then now it's at 20.
Ah,
Gold it.
sweet. All right.
It's really good though. I think that was definitely worth the upgrade.
Oh, absolutely. Sweet. We'll just hold it for later until we figure out what's going on.
That's interesting too, because that actually can make some of those lower end talismans worthwhile, because those start at level 5. And
I
if
wonder
you
if there's some that are like creepingly good. Like they're level 5, they don't seem very good, and then you can just upgrade them. They're crazy.
The challenge there being, can you get enough Stardust to do it?
Right.
And it's very limited quantity, so you'd have to like really push for that.
Yeah. Anyway, we're
Cool.
out of time.
We are at time. Question
what's
of the day.
Experience. Oh, the Stardust.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Stardust, especially now that we know that there's a max level. But what are your thoughts on that system in general?
Ranking up the items that you can equip and
requiring the Stardust to do it, a very finite resource.
yeah. That's it. Felt like there was gonna be more. There's not.
Nah,
Just
I feel like it's better left in that general.
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 Bye.